What fresh hell have I just opened up in this here video game? Oh god, like, I've got to just quickly refresh myself, because obviously this is, you know, a day after last episode went up, so I've got to quickly refresh myself about what we're up against here. So we've got, oh, I remember, it's like 15 of them, isn't it? Or something like that. It's almost 15 of them. And they've got some ridiculous guns, like dual-wielding heavy blaster rifle. I feel like I need to do some tweaks for the dual-wield mod, because there are certain guns that it thinks you should be allowed to dual-wield that you can't. And then there are certain situations where you can dual-wield, you know, 2 lightsabers, which is absolutely not the case either. Or 2 double lightsabers, I should say. Anyway, let's make sure everybody's well-equipped before we dive into what is probably going to result in a couple of people getting killed here. Have we got our best guns? That's the real question. I mean, looking around, what have we got that's pretty good? We've got a minigun, which is okay for suppression. We've got the EMP launcher. We've got an assault rifle there as well if we need it. Sniper wouldn't be bad. Have we got a good enough shooter? Because a sniper rifle in the hands of someone with high shooting is obviously very, very impressive. More importantly, who doesn't have a gun would be a better question. Right, people who've got guns, you're coming to the front of the list. Right, so Lubov has a gun, Priscilla has nothing, so you're going to the bottom there. You have nothing, so you go to the bottom. Strick also, oh god, this is the problem with having so many new colonists, so I just didn't bother equipping them all. Right, you've got a shotgun, but she does have, oh, you know what, I'm going to equip her up for the assault rifle just because it will have a much longer range. So you can grab that one. Sidney has a gun, Einat Ukdras has, what is that? Oh, that's it's a tranquilizer. I mean, shit, do we really want any more people? Like, getting more Force Sensitives is always going to be incredibly good for the colony. Jealous, Kind, Nervous, Psychically Deaf. It depends if any of them actually are Force Sensitive. If they're not, I'm going to... Oh my god, look at that Ewok carrying that massive blaster rifle. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I've never seen anything that more sums up Rimworld. Okay, yeah, like I was saying, if we've got any that are... Oh, we've got Force Apprentices. Okay, so Orlean is a Force Apprentice. She's also got 8 Construction, which is pretty decent. So I might just keep those 2 Tranquilizers equipped and focus those guys specifically on Orlean. What else have you got then? Bio, we've got Careful Shooter, Chemical Interest, Cannibal. Greedy, Sickly, Pretty, probably not worth. So we've actually only got 1 person. And I think we've only got 2. So I'm going to put the Tranquilizer guns right at the end as well, because they don't really count as weapons here. So it was... Oh, no, wait, you've got a shotgun, my dude, sorry. So it was you. Einat Ukdras has the anesthetic gun, so you go to the bottom. You've got a shotgun. Akshira has a shotgun. You also have, yeah, that's it, an anesthetic gun as well. Right, so we'll at least try and take a prisoner here. Blaster rifles are good, but I think for survival... Anyway, we've only got to equip a couple of people, so let's go ahead and grab... What have we got? I mean, LMGs are good, but with 2.5 shooting, oh my god. Just generally equip anything. Would it be better to just dual wield whatever we've got? I think it's probably not a bad plan, huh? Just give her dual wield weapons and hope for the best. Can she, like, dual wield... funnily enough, you can't equip assault rifles, but apparently massive blaster rifles are fine. Give her a sniper, because it might make up for a crappy shooting. You know, let's equip a blaster rifle, and then I'm going to queue up also equipping a pistol or something in the offhand. Oh, these auto pistols. Right, equip that one, and then equip that one in the offhand is what I'm thinking. You also need a weapon, so let's give you, what's your shooting stat? 4.6, fantastic. This is fucking awful, isn't it? Right, go and equip that one, and then we'll equip that one in the offhand. Right, I think that's going to be a fairly good mix. War, Rebel Alliance has declared war on the Galactic Empire, of course. Oh, nice, there's our deep drill anyway. Sweet, so what can we get from this? Uranium, steel, slate. Okay, so chunks or... Oh, that's awesome. That's like genuinely very, very cool. And of course, we'll wind up a shit ton of plasteel. But for now, I think we've got bigger fish to fry. I can also get you to turn that one off. There we go. Okay. Right, as for everyone else, so who are we waiting on getting equipment? It's Priscilla and Aylin, isn't it? Oh, shit, you also need guns. Oh, my God. Fine, equip that one. Have we got another machine pistol? Because we could put it in the offhand. We do. So equip that one in the offhand as well. He's also got fairly good shooting. In fact, the sniper wouldn't be bad for him. What about the robot? Robot's also terrible. Oh, God. Oh, they're a brawler, though. Fine, go and equip the double blade. Why the hell not? Right, everyone else, my friends, we've got to squad up. Right. Just do this. Saying that, though, if they come around that corner, I'm going to do it a little bit like that. So it's nicely staggered, but so that if they come around the corner, they haven't really got the drop on us, and also no one's going to shoot anyone else is sort of my main concern here. Right. How close are they? I mean, those two are miles away, so you don't have to worry about it. And who is the person I'm trying to capture? It's Orlean, isn't it? So Orlean gets hit by the... Those look like they're rotting. Wow, they're not. They're just bed bugs, but they look like they've already rotten. So Orlean, we've got to hit with the Tranquilizer Squad. So Tranquilizer Squad is Einat Ukdras and Lama Su. So I'm going to squad you two up separately. And I'm going to put them at the back. Although we could put them slightly behind. Now, the anesthetic guns are fine, but they're obviously not the best weapon we could want here. Far from it. Right, okay. Now, what about getting Krup Voosh? Firstly, force defense. Alright, and then I'm thinking we put him up around here. So as they come around the wall, he can attack them, and he also is not too likely to get shot by his friends as well. Because it's still on that sort of diagonal. Oh god, here comes Wicket, the Ewok. Oh god, it begins. We also need to get rid of this watermill generator, because it's in a pretty inconvenient place. Right, okay. Get closer. Close the gap. Take him out. Carl, someone's already been shot. Who's already been shot? Oh god, Sidini has been... Oh, there's people at the bottom right. Carl, I'm going to actually move you down here, my dude, in the hopes that they aim for Carl and maybe you could deflect some bullets. Lightsaber defense does increase reflection more than anything else. Right, good luck. Okay. Oh, God, the camera is not happy. It's very laggy because there's a lot of people kicking around. Okay, this is fine. That's an explosive. What was that? What is that? Launcher pistol. Dangerous projectile launcher compacted into a handheld design. Okay, take that person down immediately because holy shit, that's dangerous. Attack Nora. Carl, you might want to move, my dude. Right. What is causing those explosions, though? It is that, isn't it? It is that launcher pistol. It does sound like it. What else have these guys got? They've got blaster, and then it's just a heavy blast rifle as well. Okay. Oh, it's you. You've also got a launch pistol. Oh my god, this is absurd. Right, move these two down because they can no longer get damage in. Carl is down. Not too much of a concern, so let's get, where's my anesthetic squad gone? Right, you two squad up and also actually come and help out in the battle. Anesthetic squad, we got Lama Su, and then, who was the other one? How has this happened? Ainat Ugdras, where, oh, she's still miles away. I was gonna say, oh, she's all the way over there, for the love of God. Right, nice, we've got that one dealt with. Quickly knock these ones down. Take out that one with the two blast rifles. Nice, good, good, good. Alright, hunt that one as well. Now, getting these blast rifles is going to be massive, because these things pack a huge, huge punch. Now, Orlean is coming around the corner. Again, we want to capture her if possible, because she's a Force Apprentice. So, Lama Su and Ainat Ugdras, if she ever gets here, is on that squad. Krup Voosh is going to choke her out. Right, you rescue Carl. Get him out of here. Is that oil? What is that on the floor? Is that chem fuel? Chem fuel puddle. Is that flammable? That sounds horrible. I imagine it's just like the leftover residue from the explosion there. I don't think they're just going to be able to light the one on fire, are they? Alright. Krup Voosh, take out Orlean. Where's Lama Su? Lama Su, come round. That person's going to be taken out in no time. Please don't get shot. There we go. Okay, Orlean is not fleeing. Brave. Brave till the end. Oh, it's because she's got a Ewok friend Lollipop there with the giant gun. That's really funny. Right, okay. Choke Orlean. Lama Su, shoot Orlean. Krup Voosh, kill Lollipop. Hey, there we go. Right, Lama Su, take her out. Oh, please, for the love of God, Lama Su. Krup, get in there as well. Close the gap, close the gap. Right, that's it. Let Krup take the fire. Put her down. Look at that. Look at that. That worked perfectly. Tranquilized another Force Apprentice. Holy shit, I'm actually genuinely so happy that worked. Right, Krup's bedroom is now for prisoners because it's, you know, most southerly there, so it's kind of out of the way. Krup, get her captured. What's her health looking like? She's been hit by a tranquilizer and choking. So it does count as a gunshot, but it's minor bleeding because it's like a needle, I would assume. Right, okay. Capture her. This is actually massive. Look at the amount of heavy blasters we got. What is that? 3. We've got 4 there. DC 15. Wait, is that not the even more powerful version? One of standard issue weapons. Oh, right, from the Clone Wars. So this one's the strong one. Okay, so we actually got the majority of our weapons as these stronger, larger blaster rifles. We've got a T-21, light repeating blaster, massive damage at long ranges, however, at a low rate of fire. That sounds cool. Like a big old blaster sniper rifle. This has been a huge, huge get for the colony. Nobody really took any significant damage there besides Krup Voosh's apprentice, Kal Calrissian, who literally just burnt. That was incredible. Some top-tier planning from me there. No, that was like 90% luck, I think, but it just went perfectly in our favor. All right, what have we got to do now? I think some defensive. I think first things first, let's get rid of this watermill because it's about to blow up anyway. Let's get everything hauled urgently because we've got some, like I said, really, really valuable technology from that one. Let's go haul urgently, just target everything, get the bodies gone as well. There we go, we've got some medicine out of it too. Fantastic news. Is that not, that's glitter world medicine as well. I mean, this is incredible. This is genuinely a really huge, huge get for the colony. A Force Apprentice as well. What was she skilled in? She was like construction or something like that, right? I need to double check on that one. Animal starvation. Crate dragons. Oh, right, probably because we haven't been butchering food for quite some time, so we do need to make some Mashagon fresh ones as well. Can we make any more kibble? Cotway, can you make me some kibble? Shit, we don't actually have any more kibble. Unfortunate. We also barely have any meals, so that's understandable as well. Right, those will be buried, even though it says no storage space. It's just because the mass graves are, they don't count as like a stockpile or anything like that. Anyway, we need to dig some more. We've killed so many people, we need to dig more mass graves. Ah, the Krup Voosh method. Right, okay. Who needs healing is probably the next question. Does anybody need desperately healing? Cotway, how's your health, my dude? Fine. Blaster burns. Blaster burns, blaster burns. Nim Slug Thrower. Did we get that? Nim Slug Thrower. That sounds like a unique weapon to me. Lubov kind of needs healing. Sidini needs healing. Shredded from a launcher pistol. Shredded his torso. Shredded his left lung. Oh, God, that sounds bad. Yeah, it's just Sidini and Lubov I would probably focus on right now, even though it's just burns, and obviously that just essentially gives them pain. I am still going to heal them up, because it will help bring Krup Voosh back to the sort of middle of the force. We don't want him completely losing his mind in the dark side there. Right, let's get Sidini back up on his feet as well, and, you know, he's also our best builder, so getting him up will, I think, probably be the biggest benefit to the colony. Right, Orlean Belcourt. Fantastic prisoner all around, really. Good construction, high passion for it as well, which is always great. Capable of mining, more important. Medical, also pretty good. A backup doctor there. Trigger happy, I guess. Shoots faster than others, but less accuracy. So what if we gave her a minigun? That sounds like it could be fun. Nimble, melee dodge chance is higher. Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, we could just give her a lightsaber, though, even though she's trigger happy. It doesn't matter that we can't give her a lightsaber. Seeing as her... Oh, and melee is also very, very low, but that's okay. Force Apprentice, so she's a nimble Force Apprentice, requires further guidance and training. Something is waiting, so she hasn't got anything yet, but that's prisoner, and then we need to recruit. She's got quite a high resistance and quite a high recruitment difficulty, but, you know, we've got all the time in the world to do it. Right, okay, more importantly, miner. How much power have we got on the grid? We have a very little left, actually, because we've just removed that other one. Okay, fine. Really? Wait. Are they both hooked up properly? Because that seems like it wouldn't be the case. We've got 2 geothermal generators, one of the advanced water mills. I suppose that's all we've got, though, isn't it? And I'm asking them to do quite a lot. We do have a lot of workbenches here, and we've got quite a large base all hooked up to the same grid as well. Yeah, you know what? In hindsight, it's kind of understandable that we don't have enough power. So I think another one of these definitely couldn't hurt, because these are incredible. We can actually put it fairly safely inside the base as well. Put it there, and then put another one, like... We could fit another one in... Oh, man, we actually... could. Well, not there, though. Hang on. We'll have to dig this out. We can definitely fit another one in here. It's just a case of, you know, finding it. Now, I'm hoping the wall won't interrupt it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a flowing river, so, and then, you know, having a wall there won't affect the speed at which... Because, I mean, it's a bridge, right? Maybe it will interrupt it, but I guess we'll wait and see. Maybe the bridge might interfere. Okay, that's actually really, really great. Now, these water generators are fantastic as well, because they're relatively cheap. Obviously, only require components, and we've got, you know, plenty of component production. I want to turn this one on, but 2,500 power needed means we're going to kind of be set back for that for a very long time. Look at all these blasters, though. We can really, really sort things out here. We can really get rid of some of these crappy old weapons. Like, we've actually got people with, you know, like dual-wielding pistols and stuff. Now we can just give them a massive old blaster rifle. What do you think about killing some Thrombos? Because we've got 2 kicking around here. I mean, I don't want to say that Krup could potentially solo them, but I think he maybe could. If we choke it out and then just get in close with lightsaber, the thing is, Thrombos would instantly kill him if they got enough damage going. Let's bring everyone else out as well. For no reason at all, we're just going to line them up as a firing squad outside these, or right by these Thrombo. Right, everybody else coming in as well. And then we need to get everybody re-equipped with proper weaponry after this, because this is kind of absurd. Oh my god, his lightsaber is just lying on the floor. Alright, there we go. Don't lose this. Is that what Obi-Wan says? I don't remember. I've not watched the Clone Wars in about 40 years. I do like Strick there with his double weapons. That's pretty menacing. Same with Aelin. Alright, here we go. Good luck. I'm pretty sure this is a horrible idea, but we're going to try it. Thrombo Revenge. There we go. Just what we were after. Right. Okay. Shoot that one. Let's work on them one at a time. Open fire. Wait, how much force power has he got left? Probably not enough now that I think about it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Because we need to save another force choke as well for this other Thrombo that's going around. Harper, my dude. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but for the love of God. Right. Choke that one out as well. Get it, Krup. There's one down. Okay, this is fine. I think we're going to be okay. Right. Attack this one. Harper, not you. Harper, not you. My robot friend. Again, it's great that you want to get involved, but holy shit, you're going to die. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. Ooh, that was worth it. I'm glad we bought the whole firing squad. I think Voosh might have been able to do it. Krup Voosh might have been able to do it by himself, but I don't know. That one's back up. Oh, because it hits it with anesthetic, probably. Shit. Okay, finish that one off quickly before it can stand back up. That shouldn't enrage it, right? Oh, God. They're both still alive. Round 2, boys. Thrumbo Revenge. Okay, so we've just got Revenge on 1 this time, so this should be fairly easy. Alright, there we go. Finish off Thrumbo. It's choking. It's still anesthetized. You squad up. Now, where's our other anesthetic wielding? Oh, you're right here. That's pretty good. What if we open up with an anesthetic and just knock it down? Because between that and Krup Voosh choking them, that seems to be a really, really reliable way to just annihilate the consciousness and obviously knock them down. Oh. Did you straight up kill it? Oh, no, it's still unconscious. Right, finish it off. Haul this one urgently. Now, another reason I'm doing this, obviously, we're still quite low on food. I think the first harvest is just about to come in. So this is going to be just kind of helpful in terms of feeding the people. We're doing 16 meals. They are making more kibble again. Seriously? Oh, there we go. The first harvest is in. Okay, that's great. This is a big lentil harvest. Lentils, like I said, count as a meat replacement, but you need to use a lot of lentils per meat that is being replaced there. So that's pretty good, I think. All right, let's get these Thrumbos butchered. Now, I'm interested in how much food we'll get out of this with a good cook. Who's our best at butchering? Cotway, my friend, congratulations. It's time to butcher. I see what we get. Disease infection. Akashir. Oh, from where his lung was shredded. Are they seriously not being cured still? Oh, 336 is very disappointing. Why are they not being cured, though, my dude? Oh, Harper Android's jobs have been reset. Why? Did I maybe not give him jobs? I feel like I'm going crazy here. Alright, let's try that again then. Goodbye. Refuel is fine. Warden, no, don't bother. In fact, nobody needs to refuel. We're not using anything with fuel anymore, are we? I'm going to take it off just to make this work order a little bit simpler for my eyes to comprehend what's happening here. Right, so Harper, patient, firefight is fine. You can kind of cook, can't you? You can cook pretty well, so I'm going to let you do that. Harvest and grow. Now, I'd rather you harvest and grow, to be honest with you. In fact, a lot of these backup chefs don't really need to be doing it. In fact, I'm going to go as far to take them all off, because I'd rather them just be harvesting crops at the end of the day. You're crappy at everything. I'm going to leave you on just because you can't really do much else, so you might as well cook, you know? Oh, you are good at research. Oh, I take that one back. All right, fine. You're released from your research duty, or your cooking duties there. Okay, that's fine. That way we're getting more dedicated, you know, growers is sort of the point I was getting at with that one. Sure. More importantly, where's this infection then, my dude, and why are our doctors not dealing with it? Doctors, we've only got 2. Tyler, Android, 6 out of... shit. That's not good. Oh, shit, he's a medic. Have I not got turned self-tend on? I bet I haven't. Mainly because, you know, we've been using Force Heal this entire time. How do we check that? So we have to go to Akashir, and then it's like this button, and then we tick that button. Okay, genius. Self-tend is also not on for Cotway. Krup Voosh should definitely be... yeah, he already is. Hey, this is kind of cool. So we've got a Madden Neutralope there, which is not what I wanted to point out, but the fact we've got wild Neutralopes is probably a good thing. So we should, I think, probably prioritize taming these things, huh? Now, let's not fight this mad one. We'll just wait until daytime comes around so that he stops being a mad manhunter, and then we'll try and tame him. We've also got a lot of other weird stuff. Lockjaw. We've got, obviously, there's Feralus. What's that? Another one? Yeah, another Lockjaw there. What are these? What are these strange creatures? These strange horned creatures? Okay, well, that's a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping something... oh, what is that? Oh, that's a boulder mitt. Right, so those are the things that actually drop chunks, like, once every week or so. Very much a pain in the ass to keep around your base. It's not the best, because we do have to demolish a wall for it, but I will put another one here. These things make so much power that, you know, why wouldn't I? 2200 watt, and they don't require, you know, a geothermal vent. They don't require fuel. It's just a... yeah, it's a fair amount of resource, I will admit. What is it? 4 advanced components, 5 components, 150 steel. It's not an absurd amount, but it is pretty good nonetheless. You don't need to roof over it, for the love of God, my dude. I hate the way in Rimworld they insist on roofing over just about goddamn everything and anything. Right, let's go ahead and just ignore roof area on basically all of these places, because otherwise, you know, they might just end up roofing over our goddamn crops. In fact, have they there? Oh no, we're lucky. We're lucky. Cargo spaceship. Sweet. Okay, so let's send Krup in to see what they've got for sale. I do love this mod so much. It's so cool just that you have, like, a dynamic trade. I mean, the cargo ships are kind of interesting, but like in the base game, but this is a much cooler way of implementing that, huh? What have they got that we really want? We do want more plasteel, don't we? When we've got plenty of silver. Holy shit. I'm going to buy plasteel, steel, medicine they've got. I mean, I'll take the medicine. I'll take the components, too. Just because that's going to allow us to more immediately build more of these power sources, but... with the 137 plasteel, that's an investment into another deep drill. And obviously, the more of those we have, the quicker we can churn out resources. In the good news, we've got a very small amount of moisture pumped out of the base. These things, they take so long. They take just an absurd amount of time. I think I'll have to remove this bridge as well. And we can bridge over it, but I thought... I mean, we could just bridge over it, couldn't we? I just find it looks so fucking ugly, though, doesn't it? I mean, we're using concrete floor, so I can't really talk. I suppose until we come to replace the floor, we might as well just have it pumping out, because it doesn't matter. Like, obviously, it would not be ideal if we had nice metal tiles and it was ruined by this area, but seeing as we've got concrete, we might as well just let it lie. Okay, so, Drill is good. Now, we want plasteel. Can you just stand here and mine it, huh? So it's like the other, you know, that other industrial craft deep drill mod. Yeah, you can just queue things up and let it go. I imagine it's fairly slow, and of course the power needed 2500 watts is killing us here. We're having to make a serious investment into power. Are you guys seriously building roofs? Oh, it drives me mad. It actually drives me insane. Look at them. Alright, so we're going to start researching the cargo pod, which is, like I said, sort of a reusable inter-orbit spaceship, basically. So this is going to be kind of cool for if we ever do any large-scale invasion, send a small ground force, and then bring in some pods as well. I think that's going to make our lives a lot easier, particularly when it comes to attacking the Empire or the Rebels when we get to that stage. And speaking of which, I also want to get these boys equipped with a little bit of better weaponry as well. So everybody who's got the worst weapons, like you've got pretty terrible weapons, come and equip this one. Harper has that one. You've got dual-wield pistols, so yep, you can definitely get re-equipped. You've got a blaster, so we'll get rid of that one. You've got a blaster, so we can get rid of that one. Shotgun. We've got anything spare? I think that's everything now, isn't it? That's pretty nuts that we've... Oh, hang on. We've got... What are these? Oh, blaster carbines. Nice. Okay, that's better than a shotgun. Swap those ones out. Probably also better than a shotgun, like I said. I think that's everything, though. I think we've used up all of our blaster weaponry at this point. From what I can see, we've got a lot of blaster pistols and things, so I might get some to dual-wield that, but that's worked out pretty damn well. Tyler, I'm trying to use blasters because, again, they knock people down. And let's check the damage. Like the SE-14 does 8 damage. The DH-17 does 6 damage, so these ones tend to be better as well. So, Coltway, my dude, I'm going to get you to equip that one. Oh, hang on, there's a normal quality one. We're doing a two-handed weapon. Oh, right, because he still is. Oh, and we've also got these launchers as well. Oh my god, we've got 3 of the damn things. Nim Slug Thrower? Oh, sure. Coltway, honestly, my dude, you've kept the colony down. You absolutely get that one, my friend. I'd like to point out to the jury that we can dual-wield these launcher pistols. I want to check these out, see if these are the things that were doing the explosion. It may have been the slug thrower now that I think about it, but this could be, let's try it out. Is there anything we can shoot? We can shoot around bridge, that's fine. No, it was definitely those. That's absolutely nuts. What's the cooldown on them? Actually, not that long, when you consider that he's basically firing 2 rockets. They do a massive area effect as well. That's like a 3-4 block radius. That's absolutely insane. This dual-wield mod. It was such a good idea. You see people dual-wielding in Star Wars all the time. You know, lightsabers, guns. Jango Fett obviously famously used 2 blaster pistols. I think this is, I think it's thematically accurate, but also really, really cool. Who doesn't have a blaster rifle then? So Mitsuya has a shotgun. We do have another launch pistol. We just got one more though. Yeah, so you know what, Mitsuya? You're now the rootin' tootin' gunslinger of our colony. I feel so sorry for the next raid that attacks this base now. Every single person. So these 2 obviously have their anesthetic rifles. We've got Harper the robot with his vibro motor. And we've got everybody with these just absurdly powerful blaster rifles. These ones with the blaster carbines. We've got Mitsuya the gunslinger. Sidini with the DXR. I wonder if that thing is dual wield. I need to maybe do some edits to the dual-wield mod and just make sure that we can't do that in the future. And then, of course, Coltway with the slug thrower. We actually didn't check this one out, but apparently it does blunt damage. I suppose it is firing metal slugs, isn't it? Good game. All right, let's try this out. Oh, wait, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, look. Oh, man, they've actually made custom little... Are those custom little bullets for it as well? So I guess it's kind of like a beanbag launcher or something in real life, you know, doing blunt damage, and hopefully it will knock people down then rather than kill them as well. So we might be part of the anesthetic squad. Alright, there we go. So the first one has just been hooked into the grid, and we are getting an excess of power now. It's still obviously not enough to turn it on. There we go. Grid excess of... That's good. 3,166 means we can just about turn this one on. It'll drain 2,500, giving us a little bit of an excess. It's not fantastic, obviously. I would like a little bit of future-proof, in particular if we say build the computing system or whatever. Speaking of which, let's unforbid these now that we've got a nice consistent flow of resources. Turn it on. I think it's time to turn it on and see how it works. So who is our best miner is the real question, because I assume it would be affected by drill. Oh, we've got a dedicated geologist. Well, that's fantastic news. Okay, so that is Strick. Where are you, Strick? You're a new guy, aren't you? Right, flip this one on and we'll see what we can do. I assume it's mining, is it? What speed? Mining yield. Yeah, it's gotta be. So we'll say deep mine plasteel until we've got... I mean, let's get another 300. Or let's get it until we've got 300, I should say. Because that way we can build... Oops. Try this one, genius. That way we can build ourselves another one. So let's go, you know what, I'm going to do the opposite way around. I'm going to go 500 and 300, so we've always got 300 in storage. And let's just drop this on the floor, seeing as it's essentially already in a stockpile. Then we create a small stockpile around the drill for, I don't know, raw resources, I guess. So we'll do something a little bit like, I don't want it to connect up to the other one yet, hang on. Critical. And let's go, right, I guess just raw resources. Maybe I want to go specifically things that we mine. So, Imperial credits count as raw resources. Sure. So, things we can mine. So, we've got gold, jade, plasteel, silver, steel, uranium. That's everything, right? More or less. Stone blocks? Nah, probably not worth it. Stone chunks, perhaps. Although I prefer them not to store stone chunks. Now, what we can also do with that is something like this. And spread it out into the quarry, too. That way, they won't have to keep hauling them all the way down here if they actually do mine anything out. And we'll sort of expand this a little bit. And we'll cut this one... Whoa, what was that? We'll cut this screen off a little bit, or at least we'll cut this area off as well. Sort of back to there. Seeing as this is no longer going to hold raw resources. Alright, here we go. It's on. And then, prioritize working at core drill. Oh, it's slow. It's very, very slow. Okay. I suppose that's good news, because it means that the end game content is going to be a little more sanctified. We're not just going to be able to rush to it. Oh, but it does keep... Look at that. Oh, that's interesting. That's a much, much better way of doing it. So in the with the deep core miner from Industrial Craft, if you start drilling and then go away without finishing the job, you have to start again, because it just counts as, like, you know, no different to... I mean, what else is like that in the game? There's not actually very few things like that, isn't there? But this one, you actually get a plan. And then you can... That's awesome. That's genuinely a very, very cool little feature. See how much we get out of this. Will it give us advanced super standard structural material? Yeah, whatever. That's just telling us what plasteel is. I'd like to know how much we're actually going to get out of this. So I'm going to force this. I'm going to keep this prioritized. And we'll see... No, my dude. I'm sorry to do this, but I'm going to force you to work through this job so we can keep a close eye on what we're getting out of this one. Why have they put games controller here? No, that's not where that goes. It's not where any of this goes, my dude. Have they just started just chucking stuff around? Oh, we're out of storage space. Right, I see. So what we'll do then with all of this other crap... yeah, the stockpile's a little bit too small. It's because it's full of friggin... What's that? Doormats? Wooden stools. Ah. Yeah, we definitely don't need those anymore, so those can go. Seeing as we've built a whole new set of that. Steel hospital beds. You know, honestly, I'm going to get rid of them. We'll build new ones. Now that we've got essentially a masterwork builder. Hospital bed 2. Seems like something we want to emphasize quality. Where are you going? Consuming fine meal. You know what? We'll allow that. We'll allow that. And then prioritize working on that as well. We got deep mining plasteel. Did he eat his food? Yeah, he did. Good. Alright, let's see how much we get. Now, I'm not hugely confident it's going to be a massive amount of resources. But again, I think for the 6. 6. Okay, I was kind of hoping it'd be more than that. 6? That's, It's going to be a no from me. Can we... Maybe I should increase that a little bit, because that seems that took him, like, 8 hours, and he got 6 plasteel out of it. Now, I imagine there's one thing people have been screaming at me to do for a very, very long time. So I think it's time we do it, my friends. That's right. We're going to actually get some security down. So we're going to draw a sort of sandbag line from, what do you think, from here down to, I mean, generally wherever it ends up. Actually, we'll just see where it ends up. Because if we draw a diagonal line, it's probably the best plan. Rather than me trying to eyeball it here. Right, so we'll do it down to, like, don't want to make it too massive. That's fine. That's going to provide more than enough cover, I think. We don't have that many people, but that's a good plan because it will protect us from both sides here. Now, this is still a little bit annoying, this sort of cut-off area. Could always go with, like, a gun complex here, though. That'd be kind of fun. Then as they come around the corner, they just get absolutely glowed by this thing. Putting another one sort of, I guess, roughly here as well probably wouldn't go amiss. But we do want to let people into the base. I don't want them, you know, climbing over sandbags. Put a little cut in the middle then, I guess. I do kind of like the idea. We're going to put one there. We're going to put one there. And then I will put some more sandbags in front of that as well, because I think it does act as some sort of protection. Right, we'll do that one. And then we'll cancel off, like, a couple of blocks in the middle here just to let people through. There we go. And then we also most likely want to get rid of all these trees because they're providing cover, which is not ideal. Right, so how do we want to do that? We just have to replace the floors with, like, concrete or something, but I hate the way concrete looks in this. I mean, everybody hates the way concrete looks, right? That's the whole point of it. Could just concrete up to it. We could build roofs over it, hilariously enough, and that would stop the growth. Nice. The cargo pod's done as well. So this thing is pretty awesome from what I saw on the Steam page. It's actually this thing. It's pretty massive. 500? Oh, God, I thought it said 5,000 there for a second. Whoa. 50 plasteel. Oh, we've got some medicine there on the landing pad. 100 steel. 8 components, 1 advanced components, and again, they act like a reusable transport pod, basically. And they're sort of like small spaceships, so we'll have to build like a little landing pad for our own ships as well here. But that's kind of cool. I do like the idea of having these, and I did sort of ask for it on Discord. I only saw it a while later from another message that these things actually existed, because I want to set up separate colonies at the start of the series. In hindsight, I think that's a bad idea. I do like what we've got going on now, and I'm going to build a separate Sith temple when we get enough people to warrant it. like away from this base. So we are still playing sort of across the map. But this is nice. I think this is quite a nicely designed base. Ah, that's a little better. So with steel, maybe it's value-based. So with steel, they actually mine a shit ton faster, as you saw right there. Where has Strick gone to? Relaxing socially. Is he night owl? No, I mean, it's 9 o'clock. You kind of expect that. So with steel, it actually took far, far less time there to... I can't believe you left it on 1 work remaining, my guy. So maybe with silver as well, if he only gets a small amount, it might be very quick to churn that out. Look at this research lab as well, my dude. That's... Oh, God. The grid excess. Maybe we should turn some things off. Hang on. I didn't even think about that. Let's turn off a component. Oh, it's because we finished the other constructions, right? Simple prosthetics bench. Do we need that? Requires 1 bionic spine. Oh, God. So, yeah, this one actually requires the last one. Right, let's get rid of this one, because we'll not be using that one for a while. Arcade construction table we can turn on as and when we need it, which we kind of do now. I think we've got a couple of arcades we can build, right? Yeah, we've got the Zims, and we've got Half-Life. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is we're going to go back to this one, turn it back on, and actually order up a couple of... So, craft 2 empty arcades here. It'd be nice when you clicked builds. I think I brought this up before. But if it matched an already existing build, just the default one, they should stack, I think. I think that's kind of cool. We can copy... Okay. In Half-Life, the player plays as Gordon, the red-hot pastry chef who must reign in the kitchen before it becomes a total nightmare. That's pretty good. You got to give him credit for that. Right, Android Implants Workbench. We'll get rid of that one. Turn this one off as well. Generally, everything until we've got the power issues sorted. So we've got this one that gives 8%, a multi-analyzer that gives 10%, so that's plus 18. We've got this one that gives another 5%, so that's plus 23. And then if my maths is right, so what's that? That's plus 48% to our research speed. Now, it's not a huge amount, but it is, you know, 50% on top of what we've got going on right now. Plus with 2... Oh, God, we haven't even got the file cabinet. How could I forget the filing cabinet? Plus with, you know, everything going on, that's quite a lot. With 2 good researchers using high-tech research benches, this is pretty good, I think. Anyway, what's our grid access looking like? That's a little better. One of these machines was using a shit ton of power, it turns out. What was using that much? We turned off the machine. It's 350 watt, 300 watt on that one, 350 watt on that one, 50 watt on the arcade. Oh, it's... Yeah, I don't know. I guess they all just kind of added up a little bit there. Bionics are definitely on the list for the next episode. We've got ourselves a nice gun upgrade this time around. That's been massively beneficial. Working on security a little bit. Bionics, again, definitely next on the list to do. Upgrading some of our pre-existing ones. Maybe healing people like, was it Anat? Yeah, frail, bad back. Spine replacement for her is definitely on the list of things to do. More to the point, Carl Carisian just leveled up from what I saw of the last that message. This is cool. Right, same. We're going for defense as well. I think defense is just inarguably the best one. Reflection or offense for Krup Voosh. I mean, he's already quite well defended, but I am still, like I said, if we lose Krup, the playthrough is basically over. And then we go all into offense and then round out his force powers a little bit. He's still pure darkness, because he's Krup Voosh. Of course he would be. We're going to leave this one here for today. Thank you all for watching. I think that we've actually made some legitimately good progress today. Like the guns, I'm still sort of reeling from that one a little bit. All these gun upgrades are so, so good. I think we're next raid that turns up, we're absolutely going to rock them. Because I can't imagine it's affected our wealth too much either. Should probably start destroying some old ones, though, just to keep the wealth down a little bit. Anyway, speaking of wealth, do you know those who have a wealth of generosity? And a wealth of goodwill from me personally for keeping the channel going. That's right, it's the insane top tier level patrons. You should know by now where this is going. Big shout out to Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog Sidini, Tim Bragg, Laurus, Crosis, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pelvis Presley, Suna Kirito, Conspire T, Jimbo, Orcswolf, Facundo Vasquez, Tom Terror 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape, Zazzy 7011, and Baniel. Thank you all for your support in the insane tier levels on Patreon. It is much appreciated. And a big shout out as well, of course, to Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Icy the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Der, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Joran De Vries, Haj Demar, Alpha Scuff, Dunk217, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Camel, Harry McGowan, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Sir Death, Astro, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, Dean St. Pickle, Adam Person, John Holiday, Zico, Jay Lura, Andrew Wilson, all the other patrons, and all the Twitch subscribers too. Thank you all for keeping the channel alive.